Good afternoon, good morning, good evening. Depends on wherever you are. I have a special broadcast. This broadcast is all about the newly formed political party uh, in the UK called Yoruba Party in the UK. I know the name will start ringing. Yoruba. No. I'll be taking questions from one of the members, and I think with that we should be able to know exactly what we are doing, what possible benefits, interests, and so on and so forth. So I'm expecting the member to join me. He'll be joining me in a minute. So with that, we will then take off. This is live, and this please take this. The member just joined me now, and please take the once we finish this live broadcast, this will be posted on all the groups, and please do us a favor, help us repost, share it, love, and so on and so forth. Here, where possible, maybe subscribe. So it's without further ado, let me introduce the member who wants to know more, whom I'm going to give my role. I'm going to change. I'm going to swap with him. His name is Wale Oni. Well, some people will say Wale Oni. Is he not the person that started the party? Is Wale? Well, I don't want to go into that. I mean, there are so many Osenis, there are so many Wale, there's so and so on and so forth. What is important is we want to talk about matters on and about the relating to this party. And without further ado, let me hand you over to Wale Oni. Wale Oni, welcome to this special broadcast on Otumba Who Latest.
Good afternoon, Otumba. Thank you very much. Can you hear me very well?
I can hear you very well.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you for giving me the opportunity this afternoon. Looks like our roles have reversed today, and I'm very, very happy to be here so that you can feel the heat from the other side.
I can't wait.
Otumba, as you've known, this new party, Yoruba Party, has just been formed in the UK. And there's been a lot of skepticism and a bit of soul searching, people asking, why do we need a Yoruba party in the UK? What is its purpose?
Well, let me start by saying thank you very much. We need Yoruba party, or for that matter, Europe is well. Even though some people are now saying it's not a continent, but that's another discussion for another day. That's not the question you asked me. I'm just trying to tell you that we are in a climb, we're in an area where liberalism, certain things are possible, that and you can do whatever you want to do. You can start any business as long as you comply with the rules, regulations, and laws of the land. The UK is not an exemption. UK is a big country. UK used to be colonial master of many countries in the world. So we live in the UK, and because the availability and the possibility of people who wants to do whatever they want to do in different business areas, especially for those who are interested in wanting to start their own business in selling and buying. Also, for people whose main concern is the welfare of other nationals. Let me put it this way, because there is no exemption. National in this country, this is one of the best platform is to start a political party, call it whatever name they want to call it. As far as the electoral board of this country is concerned, UK, one of the most stringent conditions have to be met, and one that is duly met and so on. The electoral body will register the name of the party. This time around, the name of this party is called Yoruba Party in the UK. However, I do not want this registration or this new formed party to be misunderstood. No, this is a party only in the UK. Is the Labour Party that have been registered maybe 100 or whatever odd years ago. Conservatives have been there for 200, whatever, and SNP, BNP, all kind of political parties have been registered. If you look at the list of ballot papers on the day of election, you'll find out that so many parties are there. They might not make an impact, they might not win votes, they might not, but at least they be within their right to start a political party. And like I said, which is very, very key here, this political party called Yoruba Party in the UK, it's just a product. It's just like a party, like Labour, Conservative, and so forth. So,
thank you for that. So, is the party going to represent only Yoruba people, or is it going to represent everybody? And what kind of vision do they have? What is their key message for the Yoruba people and for the main British public?
Yeah, again, like I said, the vision here is to start a platform and then start a party that will be, if elected, will be duly represented in the House of Commons, that will represent the constituency. The constituency is the answer to your question. In the constituency, any constituency in the whole world will be where different nationalities, tribes, whatever. They can be Indian, Pakistan, Thailand, Russian, American, Nigerians, and so on and so forth. So whoever wins anybody that represents a constituency will have to represent all these people in that constituency. There's no exception. So Yoruba Party is not going to be an exception. It's not going to be a party that only want to go out there only to represent Yoruba interests. No, 100% no. It's the whoever is elected on the platform of Yoruba Party. And let's take example that Yoruba Party candidate wins an election or wins a seat in Woolwich or somewhere in Hackney or whatever. That candidate, that MP, that declared MP, the winner, would be represent everybody in borough of Hackney.
Okay.
The only additional thing may be somebody who lives in Shepherd's Bush or somebody who lives in somewhere in Walthamstow or Tottenham. Might be a Yoruba, might say, well, it's a Yoruba, but it does not necessarily mean that the person will not have access to that point. But the main primary preoccupation of the candidate who wins a specific constitution is to provide services to look after the interests of the people there, and including other Yoruba in the whole country at large. But that is not reason for us to start this thing.
Okay, thank you. Isn't there a possibility that Yoruba people will think that this new party is going to help them with the self-determination fight currently going on in Nigeria?
Thank you very much. That's a very good question, and I thought I was thinking, I hope you are going to ask me these questions because from the feedback I've been getting from some of my friends and family, they start saying, are you carrying the Yoruba Nation campaign? You want to separate Yoruba from Nigeria? And so, no. Again, I want to reiterate. I want to say again what I said. This is a political party formed in the United Kingdom. The consideration, like I said, in the process, as you can see, there's an organization called Labor Union in Nigeria or in Uganda or whatever. Sometimes they have affiliation. They have affiliation with the Labour Party in the UK or the Labour Party in the New Zealand and so on and so forth. They contact, just kind of a friendly affiliation and so on. So in this situation, Yoruba Party in the UK has no direct link or connection. Yeah. Wally, understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
this party is not created because of Yoruba nation. Yoruba
Okay.
nation remains a body, remains a movement. But having said that, at the end of the day, like I just said to you, Labour Party in the UK do sometimes have some working arrangement, some support given to a Labour Party in Canada, yeah, in New Zealand, in Germany, and so on and so forth. Of course, as time goes on, when this political party grows up, you understand me? Obviously, there'll be international connection, relationship, and so on and so forth. Maybe, who knows, maybe another 4 years or so, there might be another copy something like this, another party called any name in Germany that maybe represent. But what is key here, Wale, is that this party is not formed to represent only Yoruba. No,
Okay.
because at the end of the day, this party will be fielding a candidate in a constituency, and that constituency, it is not only Yoruba people that can vote. Everybody in that constituency will be eligible to vote. Who are eligible, they can vote for either Labour, Conservative, Lib Dem, Greens, where UKIP, Reform, Yoruba Party.
Yeah.
The Yoruba Party is going to be on the list as one of the parties.
Okay.
So, and I just wanted to imagine that when you get on the voting day, if Yoruba Party as one of those listed parties have majority number of votes, the candidate will be declared the winner, and it then is now incumbent on him to represent. So it's not going to be represented with the only people Taferi is got to be Yoruba. No. He'll be representing the people of that constituency, and that will
Okay.
include Hausa, Igbo, Yoruba, and so on and so forth.
Also, but isn't there a danger that people might think that isn't there a danger that Yoruba politicians might be involved in the formation of the Yoruba party in the UK? That look, people might think quite rightly that they are trying to infiltrate the UK politics with Nigerian politics.
That's also a very good question. Like I said, the climb here in the UK, I've been around now for some time. I mean, my total 54 years in Europe can clearly will state that I will show people that at least to a great extent, I know a little bit. And also as a student of political science, somebody in the law business, and also somebody who has the last 20 years in media business. And also as a political and public affairs commentator, as a global analyst, I am aware, I'm conscious, I know exactly what I'm talking about, and these are information that can be checked. Your question again is whether they're going to be an interference. It's just not going to be possible. Like I said, the idea of having sympathy for other political parties and so on and so forth, will be a secondary thing. The primary preoccupation of Yoruba Party in the UK is to look after the welfare of the Yoruba plus the constituents
Okay.
of the particular candidate and wins. Let's take a good example again. If a Yoruba man that's a candidate from this Yoruba Party, you understand me,
Yes.
takes advantage of Sodok, where majority of the people there are blacks or Yoruba and so on and so forth, and he wins. His duty would be to look after all his constituents. And
Yes.
another thing I want to say, I will not be surprised if this party moves on, which I have no doubt in my mind that it's going to go higher and higher. We can find an Igbo person who wants to run under the Yoruba party. Like I said, let's see this way. Put it this way. This is a platform. This is a product. This is a name of a political party.
Yes.
You understand me? So it is not Nigerian political party. Yes, the convener may be a Yoruba, a Nigerian, whatever, a British citizen who lives here. It's just calling his name, the name of this political party as Yoruba. It has to be seen like that. Do not allow us to start mixing anything. If this person, for example, wins his constituency, he's not going to start in the House of Commons in the UK, start listening and taking order from Oworoshoki or local government in Abule Egba or whatever. No, no, no. It's just not going to happen. It's 100% local indigenous political party in the UK.
Thank you. Thank you very much for clarifying that. Now, coming to the actual forthcoming British elections on the 4th of July, obviously, uh, is the party fielding candidates for this election? Are you, which area can we expect to see your candidates, contesting?
Yes, that's also a very good, a very clever, because when you judge that the next general election is going to be 4th of July, 4th of July is just around the corner. July, by the time I come back, it's 4th of July is there.
Yes.
And this political party was formed in February this year. So it's a very, very young, very, very, in fact, embryo, like what do you call it, still in mother's womb or whatever. But like another thing, and when you look at the modern way of doing things, technology, the rate information media operates and so on, it's nothing is impossible. Nothing is impossible. So the way things are now, we want to work 3 times or 4 times or even 5 times than the already established political parties. And that's why we need all hands. We need all hands on deck. We want people not to welcome this political party in such a skepticism or some suspicion or whatever. No, no, no. That's why I have said it again and again, that this is a political party is for UK. It's only for UK. Okay. It's for the United Kingdom of, whatever you want to call it. You understand me? And yes. Also, I must quickly say this to you. The Electoral Commission that registered this political party, they are not concerned that they did not see the intention, the motive, the vision, the mission of this political party as only for one ethnic group. They don't. They just believe that whoever wants to contest on this platform will have to win a constituency.
Okay.
In that constituency, it can be Koreans, it can be Indians, it can be Chinese, it can be anybody there. So they're not looking at it in such a narrow way. You understand me? They're not looking at it at it's a Yoruba, it's only Yoruba. No. What the Yoruba political party in the UK did, that could have been Hausa, could have been anybody. It could have been Chinese political party in the UK. Oh yes, some people may say, why don't you join Labour or whatever?
Exactly, the established parties.
Yes. Yeah. Well, if Labour was not established 100 years or whatever years ago, probably people will not be joining. So Labour Party is just a party of one whatever. In another 20, 30 years, hopefully we are still going to be around. I'll be 97, but then again, I'm not sure. But for many years to come, this party, the vision and the mission of this party, the political party, is to provide welfare for born and unborn generation of Yoruba and people of the area whenever, at any time, a member of this political party wins election. Let's look at the name as a product.
Yes.
Don't let's bring Nigeria into this. I've had people say, so that means you are now saying that you want to take Nigeria. No, very far. The difference from Nigerian politics and the UK politics in terms of politicking is wide, very, very far. Parallel, they may not even meet. So now talking about the candidacy of yes, we're looking for more candidates to file. I think we had 1 or 2. I'm not too sure. I need to check that with the directorate. And the thing here is to want to run. You can join us today and start running tomorrow. Once you meet the criteria, number 1, once you join £5 every month, and then you have your you have £500, and then as a deposit. These are money that will never touch the hand of the party. I mean, every penny has to be accounted for anyway. Yes. And I want to reiterate, this is not party to make money. This is not. It's not possible. This is not common PDP, APC, UAC, LMC, LP. No.
Nigeria. Yeah.
No, this is strictly political party that is after providing services for the welfare of the constituents of the candidate, whoever wins. Now, so once we have that, once we have it, somebody who wants to show interest and say, I'm interested, I want to run, that's fine. You can come on board as long as you have a very good, clean record.
Okay.
Because I said at one of our town hall meetings that anybody who had gone different, well, I don't want to use any bad word. If you know your record is not clean, do not apply, because you'll be vetted not only by the party, the board responsible for the electioneering and election in this country will also vet you. And when they find you wanting, of course, you can bring yourself into trouble. So we're looking for very clean. In this country, it's clean because you're not going to make money out of it. Apart from you're going to get some allowances and so on and so forth. Yeah. And also quickly, you did not ask me this question, but I want to add it because I remember it now. So somebody also asked me this question, say, what about us who are getting benefit? And I said to them, getting benefit does not stop you from voting on the 4th for a political party of your choice. That you are getting housing benefit, car benefit, eating benefit, whatever benefit, does not stop any of us. The only condition you need to fulfill is to be either a permanent resident or a British citizen. The only thing, if you want to run on platform of this party, you must be a British citizen with a clean, very clean background. Okay. Your background must be very, very clean, and you must have £500 at deposit. And even if you are on benefit, as long as you can tell the benefit of it, say, look, I want to go solo, I want to run, and whatever. If anything goes wrong, I can always come back. So these are rules. You see, rules, laws, and regulations are
yes, of course,
but we are not used to it. So this party can accommodate anybody and everybody.
Also, but I must say to you that when I heard about this party, I must say I was very, very impressed. It's quite unique and provides Yoruba people an opportunity. Let's imagine for a moment, Otumba, that one of your candidates wins the election, wins a seat, and actually ends up in parliament. What kind of policies will they advance to the Yoruba cause? What will be their focus? How are they going to fight for Yoruba? How are they going to fight for their constituency? If indeed one of your candidates end up in parliament?
Very good question. Again, if you go deep into how politics is played in the Western world, how things are done, there's every political party have their manifesto, and the manifesto of every political party in this country, it should not be compared to what is happening in Africa. As a matter of fact, I don't want to start making comparison about anywhere outside UK. Let me stick with UK. So if you win, there in your manifesto you have said that excuse me, you'll be looking at so many area of needs of the people. You understand me? There are long list of needs of constituents. You know, that will be your primary preoccupation. Just exactly as the MP from Woking, who is a conservative, or MP from Liverpool Central, or whatever, who is Labour. You'll be doing the same thing they are doing. Exactly how the terms and conditions of their parliamentarian whatever job. That's exactly what you'll be doing.
Okay.
You'll be looking after you have a surgery. Exactly what other MPs are doing is what you'll be doing in your own way, according to your manifesto. Because shortly before the election now, the campaign is already started. You go out with the pamphlet, you tell your constituency, the constituents in your constituency, the chosen one. You tell them what and what you want to offer. Take a good example of the immigration. Yeah, it has always been a regular thing. Labour is having problems to solve the problem. Conservative is having problems to solve the problem of immigration and migration and so on and so forth. Yeah, Yoruba political party could come with a fantastic idea. There's room. It's just like in another 1 hour, I'll be on a panel with a TVC. I'm going to be there also to talk about South Africa election. So it's going to be the same election in the UK. It's only the name political party called Yoruba in the UK will be included. So whoever wins will take his role as an MP of that particular constituency very, very seriously, because he'll be looking for re-election. And luckily, the parliamentarian system in the UK is one of the most transparent one. It's very easy to run. It doesn't cause all that arms and leg, and mago is just not. It's not just not possible.
Wow, thank you. So actually, you've touched upon the next question I was going to ask, but I'm going to ask it anyway.
Yeah.
That obviously we've kind of envisaged a candidate ending up in parliament, but of course, before they end up in parliament, there's a lot of work to be done between now and election day. And you've already touched on it about this campaigning and all the rest of it. What are the if somebody watching this program wants to join the party or they want more information, what is the process? How can they get in touch? Who are the you know what are the main ways of people getting in touch or joining the party?
Yes, the best is to. I'm going to leave in a number. I'm going to type out the email address to
Okay.
contact, and also, but what is also important is to say to our people that we need support. But the support number one is to tell each one of us the advantage we are going to get, and the advantage is may not be seen immediately until when we have an MP in the house, where if we have any issue, maybe with immigration, or we have any issue with anything, housing or so, then the MP, who is a Yoruba man or Yoruba platform, I'm sorry, on party, will be there to support. And if we have, say, a good example, somebody who has been living in this country for 40 something years, and just from nowhere is being asked to leave. That, for example, are possible scenarios where that person can approach the MP of his area. Even if it's not from that area, you can approach Yoruba Party. And this person I'm talking about could be an Igbo, could be any African origin. You can meet. So I'll be typing out the information center where you can, anybody watching this program can check with us, or I would download it and add it to when I want to upload this to the
Okay.
YouTube. Yeah, so we can do that. Yeah. But
Okay.
for now, I want to say thank you for all these questions. But we also need to say that we need a large number of support, is ranging from financial support, because we need to print out handouts. I mean, handouts like leaflets, pamphlets,
Okay.
and so on and so forth. We also need to pay for some support, people that will help us knock at the doors, and all these little things going to cost. And like I said, in our own situation, the party was registered in February, and then what happened? 2 weeks or whatever, 3 weeks after, Mr. Sunak, I don't know whether out of frustration, out of fear, out of whatever, he called the election. And the way things are looking at, I hope he wins his own constituency, because the polls are not, they're not good reading for the conservatives.
Yeah.
And
No,
I
very
also want to assure everybody here, uh, I think we have one solid candidate for a Yoruba candidate in somewhere, I think in Peckham area, and it has always been labor in Peckham, uh, and they're in disarray. So there could be people should look forward to. There could be an upset.
yes.
Yoruba candidates, even standing up within 3 hours of forming the party, can win the election. That has happened many places in the whole of Europe. It has happened. It's not a
Yeah.
new thing. And like
Yeah.
I said, yes, we can pray, we can fast. We don't need. We only need hard work. this kind of exercise does not need special prayer. That no, we just need special hard work and support and believing in this party is
Yes.
key. So electoral body has done their job. They've registered the party in accordance to the laws with the UK. Again, I repeat, everything we're talking here is about a party in the UK. Nothing to do with Nigeria. Nothing at all. It's just like if me choosing to register this cap fila body, and I want to sell it. So how much I put into promoting it, advertisement I put into it, is now will be my problem. But not necessarily that because I'm wearing this made in Nigeria, they are not going to look at where it's made. They want to look at the quality and the type of the.
Absolutely. Thank you, sir. I think our time is up, Otumba. Thank you so much.
Yes.
You've been very gracious.
Yes.
And I know what it feels like now to sit in your seat. Thanks, sir. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. And before you go, I also want to thank you. And I want to thank you that at least you learn within 2 minutes and then you already know you are nuanced in the job. I've been doing it for 20 years or so.
Wow. Fantastic.
I know exactly what it is. So I want to round up by saying to everybody listening or watching this short broadcast and discussion, it is all about a new political party that was formed February this year called Yoruba Party. Yoruba Party does not necessarily mean it could have been African Party. It could have been called Japanese Party. It could have been called anything. So please let us look at Yoruba Party in the UK as a party born out of a vision that welfare of our people today, tomorrow, and in near future is prime, is very, very important. And the convener of this party doesn't own it. He cannot go to a electoral body tomorrow and say, I want to withdraw. No. As far as they're concerned, if the party is doing well, fine. If it's not, whatever, they leave it to it. He doesn't have any say anymore. He's just a candidate. He's just a member of the party. So look at the message. I want people to look at the message of this political party, not the messenger. Again, I'm trying to say what I've heard from people. Who is Alowan there? Is it Otunbalo? No. No. These are opportunities that come in most cases once. If we are able to push it to the mainstream, it's going to work. And like I said, this party is not designed for Yoruba alone. And it's not an the apex or part of Yoruba self-determination. No, they are completely different entities. This one is registered in Nigeria. Yoruba self-determination is business of Yoruba people who want to break away or who want to start their own life from Nigeria. Thank you.
Thanks for clarifying. Thank you so much.
Okay.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Thank you. See you next time. Thank you. Bye-bye.